Okay, boys and girls, so lately we have been talking about fluency, but today we're going to do partners help smooth it out. This is going to help us be more fluent when reading. You guys want to say this with me?
Partners help smooth it out.
Very good. So today our I can statement is, I can read the text with purpose and understanding in a fluent manner. Okay, now I want you guys to read that with me. Ready? Here we go.
I can read the text with purpose and understanding in a fluent manner.
Very good. Okay, so fluent. We've been talking a lot about fluent. What does it mean to be fluent? Does anybody remember? What do you got, Wyatt?
Understanding when reading.
Perfect. So when we're talking about understanding when reading, when we understand what we're reading, what do we think the understand part means? Nobody knows? Okay. So when we're understanding what we're reading, we're basically just knowing what we're reading. We know the knowledge we're gaining from it and what it's telling us. So when having a purpose when reading, does anybody know what that would mean?
Why you would want to read.
Yeah, that's very good. It's to inform you, to entertain you. There is a specific purpose behind that. So this is what we're going to be practicing today. So I have this nice little passage at the lake for you guys that I will read to you. And I love being at the lake, especially when we've had this nice weather. I really wanted to. Have you guys wanted to go to the lake?
Yes.
Perfect. So this first passage, which is on your sheet, I am going to read to you, and you're gonna tell me if I did good or bad at reading fluent with understanding or purpose, okay? Layla and her family were driving to the town park. It was hot day. She wanted to swim in the lake. As they got out of the car, Layla saw her friends.
Bad.
Bad. Why was that so bad?
You were reading really, really fast at first.
I was reading super fast. Could you even understand me?
No.
Oh, that's terrible. We don't want to be readers like that, do we? So I'm going to try it again, and I'm going to try to read better for you. Layla and her family were driving to the town park. It was hot. It was a hot day. She wanted to swim in the lake. As they got out of the car, Layla saw her friends. Now, how come that was so much better?
It was slower.
Slower? So now, when we read fluent, we can gain the understanding of what we're reading. What was something in this passage that I should have taken out for knowledge-wise?
It was a hot day.
It was a hot day. Danny, do you have one?
What was the question again?
What was something that I understood out of that when I read fluent?
Oh, that you wanted to swim in the lake.
Perfect. So by reading fluently, I could get the understanding what was the point across of reading that. So now, when I'm going to have you two read the next passage, Wyatt will read the first one to Danny, and then Danny, you'll read the next one to Wyatt. And when doing this, when your partner is done reading, I want you to give feedback. And when giving feedback, I want you to think about, what did he do good? What could he have done better? Did it sound fluent? Give tips to each other to help each other become fluent readers.
All right.
Okay, Wyatt, you can go first.
Layla always had fun at the park in the summer. Families had picnics. The kids played and went swimming in the lake.
Okay.
So feedback?
Yep.
All right, so you did a really good job at not reading too fast or too slow. You had a really good pace.
Very good. Okay, and Danny, now you read to Wyatt.
In the spring, Layla's dad took her fishing at the lake. They went early in the morning. The lake water was still. Excuse me. It was different from the river, which had water that rushed by.
You did a good job of pausing at the commas and periods.
Very good. So you guys did a very good job at reading fluent. And you had an understanding and you read it with a purpose. That was super good. So I'm going to read this last one again for us, and then I want you guys to give me feedback, okay? The lake changed from season to season, but it was always a place to have fun. What was one thing I did good and one thing I could have done better?
You did a good job of reading fluently.
What was one thing I could have done better?
Maybe getting really excited.
And why would I get excited?
What?
Why would I get excited?
Oh, because there's an exclamation
Right,
point.
there was an exclamation point. So I wasn't reading with a full purpose. It was trying to tell us she was excited. So I'm going to try it one more time. The lake changed from season to season, but it was always a place to have fun. Perfect, yes. Okay, so before I send you back to your desk to practice reading fluently with your partner more, first I want us to read our I can statement again. So I'm going to read it first, and then I would like you to repeat it back with me, okay? So I can read the text with purpose and understanding in a fluent manner. Okay, ready? Now it's your turn.
I can read the text with purpose and understanding in a fluent manner.
Perfect. Now back at your desk, I have a similar sheet laid out just like this called the dog part. What you're going to do is give feedback, and you're going to take turns reading to each other. Perfect? No questions? Good job.